Hello, I'm Fred Schechter from the Southern California Rocket Association. We're the local model rocket club affiliated with the National Association of Rocketry. We run the launch site at Santa Fe Dam in Irwindale. It's the only legal launch site in LA and Orange counties open to the general public on specific dates that we have permission to use the park. So go to our website and check it out for the launch dates. We have launches once or twice a month, except when the Renaissance Fair takes over the park, when we can't use the park. So come on out to launch your model rockets there. We can go all the way up to a G motor at 3.3 pounds, so the rockets can be small, like one of these.
Now these are A motors?
These would use anything from a quarter A, half A.
Oh,
They
yeah.
even have rockets that take an eighth A
Oh,
rocket
you're
motor.
kidding.
It's a tiny
Look at
micro
that.
rocket.
So are these Estes products, or is it Centauri, or who else?
Estes and Quest are the two big companies.
Okay.
Aerotech merged with Quest, so it's Quest Aerotech now.
Okay.
And Estes and Centauri are the same company. They have been since the late 1960s. They were on paper the same corporation.
I see,
So,
okay.
but it's pretty much Estes now. They have one brand. And you can see some larger rockets behind us here.
Which rocket would you recommend to start with?
Well, for beginner, anything like this is like it's called a make it and take it, also known as an Alpha 3. It's a simple rocket, but it's very short. If you can find a longer one, it's a little bit better. Something like this. So look for a rocket that's long, not short, because
Okay.
that gives you more room to put all the stuff on the inside. Here's a see-through rocket.
What
and
is
you can
in there?
see-
Is that all parachute?
Yeah, you've got the rocket motor goes back here.
Okay.
Flame-proof wadding, which protects the parachute from melting when the ejection charge blows it out the top at the top of the flight.
Okay.
You've got a shock cord that's elastic usually, and then the parachute or streamer. So there's a big rocket there.
And
then
which rocket is that?
this is just a homemade,
Oh, homemade.
see-through rocket
Okay.
to demonstrate.
Got
But
it.
a rocket like that, there's a lot of rockets that size. You could look for them.
Yeah.
And then this is a littler one. So this is nice and long too.
Mm-hmm.
It's skinny, so you got a lot of room in there for the rocket motor and everything. So there's lots of different rockets. And
Yeah.
we can do classes at your location if you have a scout group or a homeschooling group. We can do a class at your location and build rockets, anything from this rocket here, for instance. It's called the Mini Tubular Treat. It uses one rocket motor in the middle, and all these tubes on the outside are the fins that guide it through the air.
interesting.
And
Very
it's super
interesting.
easy to build because you don't have to line up balsa wood fins on it. So it's very easy to build.
Do you put telemetry in any of these rockets, or
Yes,
how does
some of
that
the
go?
bigger, well, not usually telemetry, it's usually an on-board recording device. For instance, the big rocket there, the brown one, that's one that the 6th through 12th graders will use in their STEM competition called the American Rocketry Challenge. And every year there's a big competition with a $100,000 prize pool, and it's open to scouts, homeschoolers, public schools, and other youth groups, 6th through 12th grade, and they have a barometric altimeter. It records the air pressure on the way up, and when it reaches the top of the flight and it starts coming back down, the pressure doesn't go down anymore, so it locks in the lowest pressure, which is the altitude. It converts it to the altitude.
Okay.
And a lot of them will also record acceleration and other data. And so you can plug it into your computer if you have an elaborate device, and
Amazing.
you can download all the data. The simplest ones will just blink out the altitude with an LED. But
Okay.
the more advanced ones you can plug in with your USB, and you get all sorts of cool data.
And when's your next flying day?
The
And
next flying day, I believe, is June 15th. Let's check the calendar out. Yes, June 15th. And for people at this show, we're giving out flyers where they can get a free rocket. So a couple of times a year, we'll do that at these big events. At this event, we're giving out the flyers. And today, there's also the City of STEM in downtown LA. We're giving out the flyers. And in August, in Downey, there's a Rocket Fever event at the Columbia Memorial Space Center, and we'll give out flyers there for a launch in August.
Now, do you have a local website we can get all this information on?
Yes, the QR code is here, but it's MEBOWITZ.com. MEBOWITZ.com. It's the club president's name. He picked a website with his name instead of something like Rocket. Something. What are you going to do?
Well, it's legacy now, so there's no
That's
changing.
right. It's a volunteer group.
We kind of got it. I appreciate all your information.
So hopefully
Thanks a
we
lot.
see you at a launch. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we will.